Hey guys, today's video is going to be pretty short. I just wanted to talk about recharging your motivation. To be honest with you, I've been sitting here for the past few days trying to think of a video idea, and mind you, I have an entire notebook full of video ideas of things that I want to do because I love doing YouTube, but I couldn't find the motivation behind doing any of it. It was just like not clicking with me. It was like my brain just turned off this past week. And I don't know what it is. I mean, it could be a few things. One, human nature. I'm moody. I feel like we all get that way. Sometimes we all just get into a funk, and especially like when we're trying to do something creative, it's a little bit more difficult to stay on task all the time. Two, it could be the depression. It could be just like a bunch of different things, but that's just part of life, and sometimes we need to recharge our motivation. So I figured that I would do a video about that because that's what's most relevant right now. I realized that a big part of me losing my motivation for things is because I kind of forget why I'm doing what I'm doing. Whether that's with YouTube or school or anything else in my life, sometimes if you just like kind of forget it, what you're doing is you're causing a disconnection between you and your purpose, and it just kind of like, it seems like pointless to do certain things, or your brain just like doesn't get as excited about things anymore. And that's just kind of what happens to all of us at one point or another. It's like the waning and waxing of human emotion. It just like kind of goes up and down, and sometimes we feel uninspired. So I think the first thing to recharge your motivation is to remember why you're doing what you're doing. What is it that sparked your heart to love what you're doing in the first place? Why are you going to school for what you're going to school for? Why are you doing the job that you're doing? Why are you volunteering for the organization you're volunteering for? All of those kinds of things. Like what is your purpose behind what you're doing? Because once you realize that again and you reconnect with it, then it's gonna spark your emotions to get a little bit more excited about it. Another thing, which can possibly be why I've been unmotivated lately, is like kind of overdoing it, especially if you're not used to overdoing it. Like I go through these phases where like I'm doing nothing, and then sometimes my schedule gets like really crazy, hectic, and busy, and it's like completely opposite to what I'm used to. So it's like I overwork myself. And if you do that, a lot of the times we tend to like neglect our like physical and emotional needs, whether it's like eating healthier or having a social life, just different things that like you want to fulfill as a human. You know, making sure you have good people around you, making sure you're taking in all your vitamins every day, that you're still exercising, all of those kinds of things. And sometimes when we're overworking ourselves, we kind of like neglect our needs because it's just not the first thing on our minds, even though it should technically be the first thing on our minds. And so it causes us to just sort of like drop. We just get completely burned out, and when you burn yourself out, you're of course not going to feel motivated at all. So you have to stop neglecting those physical and emotional needs and just fix all of that first, and then you'll feel a lot more refreshed and you'll feel ready to take on your day. Another thing that I realize is when I get very unmotivated, when I have way too many decisions to make, and then that's when I realize I need to just prioritize things. So it's like, okay, what matters most to me? Do I want to do this or do I want to do that? Do I want to see this person or do I want to see that person? You know, when you prioritize things, and then you're able to cut certain things out, and you realize, all right, you know what, this task was kind of minuscule, doesn't really mean anything, but it was kind of tedious, so now I have more free time. You know, just little things. I think prioritizing is so important. It's something that I don't do very well, to be honest with you. I am always like I always feel like the need to do everything, and I'm definitely a yes person more than a no person, so it's hard for me to be like, no, I don't have time for this today, or, you know, whatever. I just always want to do everything, but that's not always in my best interest, or even in the best interest for other people, because if you're a yes person towards other people and you're saying to them like, okay, I'm going to do this for you, but you're not wholeheartedly into it, you're almost kind of like wasting their time, because you're not going to put your best foot forward, and that's kind of what they need from you. So, and then you're going to burn yourself out, and then you're not going to feel motivated, you're not going to feel inspired, and it's just going to drain you out and drain everyone else out around you. So why do it? Just say no. And then my last thing is tapping into my creativity to get things going. So for me, I started a new hobby. It's like not like anything serious, but I've started painting, and this is like, I don't know why I started doing this. I've always liked to draw, but with painting, I went to my friend's house and we were having like a paint night with some of her friends, and I painted a picture of a scene from Peter Pan that I liked. It wasn't like an exact scene from Peter Pan, but it was like kind of like it with the Big Ben. I'll try to post it like right here. I don't know if you can see it, hopefully. And then there's a picture of Cinderella's castle in the back right there. It's not totally done. That's next to my bed, so I'll even post a little close-up of it right here. But I don't know, I've been like enjoying painting. It's been like something fun for me to tap into my creative side, just to get like my brain kind of flowing again, and just like, you know, it also gives me time to like not really think but still produce, which kind of gets me inspired because I see like an outcome for something. So that's been like my little thing lately, and I've been enjoying it because I can also do it by myself and I don't have like people in my ear all the time. So it's like nice if you're a little bit more introverted and you need to just recharge by yourself. Like that's just a really nice thing to do. So if you can do something creative, whether that's writing or drawing or even creating videos or doing something crafty, there's a bunch of like DIY cute ideas that you can do on Pinterest or even on YouTube. Just anything like that I feel like is really helpful. But that's basically all I have to say for today. Sorry this video was like kind of a downer, but I'm just like, it's just one of those days. So I'm actually going to finish that painting in the back right now, and hopefully I'll be done with it tonight because I really want to finish it. So that will be a lot of fun. Yeah, if you guys didn't see my last video, click right here. I did a what's on my iPhone 6s Plus video. You guys really loved that, so that's really cool. If you guys have any suggestions on another video that you'd like to see, just let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.